What's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to DJ Akademiks on Drake giving Young Thug $1 million when he got out of jail. Is this true? Or is niggas trying to clickbait us? We're gonna react to this little video. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
Well, Drake's streak of charting on the Billboard 100 every week since April of 2022 has ended. When you're seeing Drake's output since this battle, it's been very minimal. It's not the usual Drake. I had Tony Yayo on here recently.
What do you mean output in terms of?
He hasn't had any really hot songs since that battle. He's had little features, little R&B.
What is he talking about? Is he talking about just the Kendrick beef? Or is he talking about something else?
Features here and there, but this is not, and and even the songs he put out himself, I don't feel really impacted on a Drake level.
Okay, let's just let you now go.
So I asked Tony Yayo if Kendrick Lamar ja-ruled Drake.
What is that?
He said no. But then again, he's also a Drake fan, and Drake wore the free Yayo shirt. And you know what I'm saying? Do you believe that Kendrick ja-ruled Drake?
I don't think so.
No?
Nah.
But look, the charts, he's no longer on the charts.
Drake got balls, nigga. Ja Rule ain't have balls like Drake, nigga.
Unless it's somebody he actually hates.
Facts. But some people can argue that Drake has some ghostwriters. So can we really say like those are Drake's bars? Can we really say that though?
You can't say that Ja Rule is not an extremely talented artist who wrote...
But Ja Rule is not on Drake's level. They should never be in the same sentence. They're not comparable. Drake is shitting on Ja Rule. Drake is like the modern day Michael Jackson. Any stadium he goes to, he will sell out. He's the modern day Michael Jackson. Ja Rule couldn't fuck with Michael Jackson. Ja Rule could not fuck with Drake.
It's for not only himself.
And I'm not a Drake dick writer. I just give props when props is due.
But for other artists as well. But at one point, people just didn't want to hear Ja Rule anymore. And Ja Rule turned into a legacy artist and went on with his career touring off the music he already did. Because people really didn't want to hear new Ja Rule music anymore.
I don't get what Vlad is trying to say right now. Bro, people will never not want to listen to Drake. What the fuck? Till we die, I'm still going to be bumping Drake. I'm going to be bumping Headlines. I'm going to be bumping Controller. I'm going to be jumping all the classic Drake songs when I'm cleaning my crib with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get what Vlad is really trying to spin over here, bro. Sometimes, Vlad, you just like to talk. I fuck with you, Vlad. I'm going to give respect when respect is due, but I don't agree with this take.
Is this happening to Drake right now?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Go say it, bro. Say it.
There's a couple of important differences we got to point out. Ja Rule as an artist and Drake as an artist, they're not comparable, even though you could say he was the pop guy. He was super popular back then.
Thank you, Ak. And that's why I'm always gonna go to Akademiks when it comes to any facts. Thank you.
Short-sighted to say that people will forget about Drake.
And that's a fact. I guarantee you, everybody who listens to music has listened to at least a minimum of 1 hour of Drake since he started. I can put money on that, bro. At least a minimum 1 hour of Drake within each year. Each year since he's dropped. He's a consistent performer. He's the MJ of the music industry. He's MJ, or he's the LeBron, or he's the Kobe. Whatever you want to say, but niggas will never stop listening to Drake. So I think this was just some bullshit Vlad was trying to do for the views.
When I go to Drake,
so did Ja Rule.
No,
he did hip hop and R&B.
Nah, he wasn't making straight up R&B records.
Oh, yes, he was. Actually, yes, he was.
What joints are you talking about?
Oh my God, Always on Time. That was essentially an R&B record. I'm Real, which was written by him. The J-Lo record was written by him. Like, you see what I'm saying? He was doing kind of very R&B-ish type stuff.
What I'm talking.
And the thing is, I know an R&B song by Ja Rule. I have that shit on Spotify, yo. I'll play that song right now. He has some decent hits. Like, look, 283 million views. This is literally a classic, a Ja Rule classic. But again, this is the only Ja Rule R&B song I have in my playlist. Bro, Drake with the R&B. Bro, if people said that they only wanted to listen to Drake for the rest of their lives and Drake only, I couldn't blame them. He does all types of music. So it's like, but putting them in the same sentence is like a slap in the face, yo.
If we're going to go with your theory that he's going to get Ja Rule, it would Drake becoming so unlikable or so unpopular that people don't want to bump his music no more. And
I think the only thing that could possibly do it is if some Diddy shit gets on his name, you know, some Jeffrey Epstein, some weird shit, like some really weird shit that a lot of shit is going down for the industry. I don't know, because even Gunna proved it. Gunna really showed people that these quote-unquote rules or these quote-unquote, you know, society standards in the rap game don't really have to apply to you as long as your music is good. You know, as a rapper, you're not supposed to snitch, you're not supposed to rat, all that shit, but the whole rap community could easily say that Gunna is a rat, but Gunna is killing all these other rappers, head tapping them month after month after month. You know what I'm saying? But back to my point, Drake, he's a GOAT, man. He's a GOAT.
Those places, anytime he felt like he was losing a foothold on a certain crowd, Atlanta's always been there for him. Memphis too, but Atlanta and Houston. He always has Houston, okay? And when you seen Future and Metro drop that album, I think that was important. But also, you know, word on the street, man. Thugger came home. You know, him and Thug locked back in. He's going to be helping certain things work a little bit.
You actually said that Drake flew in an hour after he got out and gave him $1 million.
Not exactly an hour, but like shortly after.
Shortly after. And he gave him $1 million.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Okay now, so look, if we're hearing it from Akademiks, his word is bond. I'm not gonna lie. He's not gonna rip or risk his reputation for this line like this. $1 million, Drake got it like that, gave it to Thugger. Shit, that's a great investment. He a real nigga for that. I can't lie, $1 million. Bro, we need to all get us some friends that can just fly out and give you $1 million. Bro, I know it's hard to get even $10 from niggas. I know it's hard to get niggas to buy a bag of weed every time they smoke with us. I know how hard it is, but these niggas, they can just give out $1 million. I need some new friends, yo. We all need some new friends. Fuck that. I mean, I got my niggas, you feel me? My niggas, we like this, but man, I need some friends that's just gonna give me $1 million. Like, yo, just hold this $1 million, do what you want with it. And I think I heard, what's it called? What's his name? NBA Youngboy. I think Quando Rondo said it in an interview that NBA Youngboy gave him $1 million one time. Let's look it up.
Well, you said that Youngboy gave you $1 million, and as long as you've been signed to NBA, he's never made a dime off of you.
For sure.
That's crazy. That's a different type of relationship right there.
Well, I heard.
Facts. That's a different type of relationship right there. I need me some friends that's just gonna give me $1 million, bro. What the fuck?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I remember.
And by the way, for anybody who might be like, oh, Drake gave Kodak $500,000 in crypto before. Like, Drake is one of those guys who,
yeah,
you know,
gave 21 Savage a Ferrari at one point.
Yeah, like Drake is a very, you know, philanthropic
guy. And listen, like, this is one of the 48 laws of power, right?
Remember, it's a swing state.
Great book, 48 Laws of Power. I got that shit right here. Great fucking book. And the thing is, like, I know we talking about rap, but we can't forget, like, I make all types of self-improvement and financial content. I fuck with this book heavy. Crazy, crazy book. And I've used the laws in real life, but I'm gonna let him continue, yo.
For 48 Laws of Power. When you give someone, especially someone who is like above you, however you define that, a gift, that in a way brings both of you to the same level. That person will respect you a little bit differently because you gave them a gift, especially a gift that they appreciate. Like, when I interviewed Traplo Ross the last time, he gave me a bag from Prada. I opened it up. It was a Prada ashtray, which I still have, which is just a dope gift. He's like, yo, man, I didn't know what to get you, but I know you smoke weed, so I got you this Prada ashtray. I'm like,
oh. Vlad saw some za. Oh, I thought Mr. Degree, Mr. Computer Science degree, he ain't smoked no za. I didn't know he smoked za. That's what's up, Vlad. That's what's up. I fuck with you even more now, Vlad. That's crazy.
Okay, no one's ever done this for me. Like, no one's given me like a luxury item as a gift, just as a thank you for interviewing them. And I'm like, okay, this actually makes our relationship a little bit different. And me and him have been more in contact ever since and so forth. Like, people that do this, I'm not saying they don't have good intentions, because they do, but they understand that this is going to transform the way we interact with each other a little bit. And Drake is smart in that way.
And let me tell you this. And, you know, the good and the bad thing about Kendrick is that he disappears. And it's good in a way because he never oversaturates himself. But it's bad in a way because music never stops with one man. So maybe in this moment that you have this Not Like Us song percolating, Drake's music or Drake himself is looked at a certain way from certain people. But eventually, when it warms up next year, they still gonna need a new song. Still gonna need some new vibes.
Yeah.
And Drake is always good there where everybody falls back, he steps up. So again, you know, I think with label support, him rolling out some shit officially, he has to go through this period right here where, you know, again, I really look at this like the election. But I think Drake won. You know, if you look at it,
Drake won the battle with Ken.
And I'm not gonna lie, like the way people praise these rappers, go to stadiums, go to their concerts, they're on the same level, if not a higher level than like our presidents sometimes, bro. Cause bro, these niggas can sell out fucking stadiums. The way they can make the world shake with these concerts, it's fucking crazy.
No, you won the election.
The election.
So the election for me is, do you vote this guy out from being the number one guy in the game? And you got to win certain regions. Now, culturally is everywhere. But it's clear, California, that's the spot. Kendrick got that. Canada isn't really a spot like that, truth be told. But if you want to call it a little region, okay, Drake got that.
What are you saying?
California, that's the spot.
Cali is the spot. Cali is the motherfucking spot, yo. One of my dreams, yo, is to one day, like, you know, when I'm rich, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a nice ass crib in Cali, nice ass balcony, and I'm gonna be smoking some great za out there, some great Cali za. Cali is the spot for everything, acting, music, everything. But they also say I think it's the land of the devil or some shit. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Matter of fact, I don't know. I really don't know.
Kendrick got that. Canada isn't really a spot like that, truth be told. But if you want to call it a little region, okay, Drake got it.
Like, yeah, that's a fact. I don't think I'm really... I'd go to Toronto just to see what's the vibes, but, I mean, who wants to go to a cold-ass city?
The East Coast, I think the East Coast is kind of like, it's half blue, half red. But the swing states are Houston, Miami, Atlanta. And those areas right there is where you see a lot of, okay, maybe not the little shea butter Twitter people, but it's the people outside. When they in the clubs twerking, are they twerking and Not Like Us? And maybe not, they're doing it now, but are they going to be twerking to Drake music next year? Or are they going to be twerking to Kendrick music?
Yeah.
That's the thing, and that's why Drake will always be the GOAT. No matter what type of mood you're in, you can always listen to any type of Drake. You know, and that's a fact. People will always bump Drake in the club, but Not Like Us was the only song we're gonna bump from Kendrick for a minute, and even then, we're not gonna be bumping that by next summer for real. Like, it'll be old by then. It'll be old.
That's how, as I said, fuck the battle, win the election.
Hey, man, listen,
because the election is the war.
You might be right. You might be right.
He is right. He is right. But yo, appreciate y'all staying to the end of the video. If you really stayed to the end of the video, I can't talk. If you really stayed until the end of the video, I fuck with you heavy. I appreciate you. Drop a subscribe if you like the content. I'm gonna be way more consistent, posting way more. Y'all really seem to fuck with this content. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace, stay living, stay up, getting some money. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.